Hi guys, welcome back to Abus and Beyond, and it's that time of year again where we get to have a good nosy around some brand new camper vans, caravans, tents, all sorts here at the NEC show, the Motorhome and Caravan Show, is that what it's called? I think it is, here at the NEC in Birmingham. Let's just get straight on with it. It doesn't seem that long ago actually since we were last here, but it was over 8 months ago. And yeah, something's caught my eye already. Look at that beast behind. So yeah, we're in a little bit earlier because the press pass gets us in nice and early, which is pretty good. So we shall make the most of it and have a good look around. This is the Weinsberg Expedition 600 MQ, based on a Sprinter. Obviously got a big lift kit, you can see there, look. Real fancy tyres, good BF Goodrich tyres, all terrains. Yeah, it's pretty tall. It's got an extra step to allow you to get in, but it does have a pull-out step, you can see there. This base vehicle, £108,000, but this one here, only 2 grand more, 110,000. So you do get pretty much everything as standard by the looks of it. Let's have a look inside, see what it's like. You see the kitchen. You've got, it's a pretty standard layout really. You can see the kitchen, it's a black kitchen inside. You've got one of these fancy fridges that opens both ways. So you can grab a beer from outside if you need to. Quite a big kitchen actually, not a bad size at all. Dual burner hob and also induction as well. So gas and induction, very fancy. It's got this like metalwork on the side, which looks quite fancy. Cupboards all the way along with a bit of a contouring on them. Nice big control panel that's all in German. I assume that can change to English. And then, yeah, swivel seats at the front. Quite nice fabric actually. It's a really soft cloth. Plenty of head height. More cupboards over this side. An angled table. It's like a parallelogram. I think so. Yeah, then obviously a couple of seats. That one there looks a little bit narrower. But yeah, a couple of seats for travelling. Windows both sides, all that metalwork carries on into the cab. And then bathroom. There's a lot of black in this van, which does make it a little bit darker, but also makes it look a bit cooler. Quite a nice cassette toilet. Mirror. And more basic shower where you just use that and attach it up at the top for showering. A window in the shower room, which is quite nice. And you sleep widthways on what appears to be the world's thinnest mattress. Yeah, you wouldn't want to get near the edge of that. This also has aircon in the top. Oh, and there's a TV there. Look at that, a TV that pops down. It's not like the most widescreen TV ever, it is a TV that pops down. So yeah, not a bad looking van to start with, is it? Look at that roof rack as well, that's pretty cool. Big bull bar on the front. Certainly wouldn't want to get run over by it, would you? And then I quite like the funky decals on the side. It's also got tracks as well for if you get stuck. This is a 4x4 van. And then big garage at the back there. I always think these look pretty cool. A small caravan, but with a tag axle. Are they still called tag axles? Probably not with a caravan, but a dual axle on a caravan of this size is quite rare. You don't really see that. But it's by NEC. It's called a Desio 400 TR. Quite expensive for a caravan. 40 grand for a small caravan. But as you can see, normal door on the side here. Then you've got a kitchen opposite, with a washroom just at the front of the van. But yeah, fully equipped kitchen, cupboards up at the top there, 3 cupboards. This is quite neat, just somewhere where you can put tons of stuff, you know. That's quite good actually, because it's not going to go flying when you're travelling. Quite a small sink, but the clever thing with this van is, look at that open space. And the motorbike out there gives you a clue as to the idea of this. You will be able to put a motorbike or bicycles, canoes, that kind of thing in here, tie it down using these tie down points, and then you've got tons of space. And then the idea is for sleeping, you have this drop-down bed that you just lower down when it's bedtime. Obviously that poses a little bit of an issue that you need to put the motorbike outside when you're sleeping. But yeah, for traveling, you know, if you get these people that do track days and stuff or go to motocross events, this is quite a cool idea. Got a lot of storage down the side here. It just looks a little bit unusual when it's in like daytime living mode, because it just looks like a big bench and tons of space. You have these sort of little pods that you can move for sitting on or putting your feet on. But yeah, it's a little bit unusual. You don't see that kind of thing all the time. Also on the now stand is the Caravan 500 MQ. We've done a full review of this over at Harbour Creek. Check out our back catalogue to find the full review on that. Now, as always, there's a huge array of awnings. Some drive away, some more permanent fixed to your caravan. From the likes of companies like Van Gogh. Is that Telter? I can't say I've heard of them before. You've got Isabella here. They're, you know, top of the range, real fancy awnings for caravans. Outwell, Outdoor Revolution as well. I always find it quite interesting how they actually put them up here. It's like they screw them into the floor. You must have some wood underneath here or something. Now, over the past couple of years, Bailey have ventured into the panel van conversion market, and this is the Endeavour B62, based on a Ford Transit. Really nice dark blue colour, I do like that. And they've got a couple here, so we'll have a look at both of these. But yeah, this first one's the B62. So starting from 70,000, and let's take a look. So you've got access to your gas on the outside here. You have a nice big awning across the top and awning light. That's pretty smart. I do like the colour. And then it is a flat floor. We like the flat floors all the way throughout. A little step, a sort of recess in here. And then you've got certainly one captain's chair. I don't know if that one swivels as well, but it doesn't really need to, because obviously you've got this wall here with the fridge. Nice big skylight at the top, that's smart. Automatic transmission, which is always nice in a camper van. And yeah, quite a nice material as well. It's like a faux leather kind of look to it. But yeah, I do like that skylight. You've got your heating controls and sort of water levels, battery levels and all that kind of stuff. Like I say, the fridge is on this side with a cupboard above. And then if I spin round, you can see this is a rear lounge layout. So that will convert into your bed. Kitchen in the fairly normal position. Fairly decent size sink. And then you've also got some storage on the end there, which is quite nice. But this is a bit different. This is your washroom. And it looks like it kind of spins round. You spin this tambour door round when you want to use, let me go over here, when you want to use the bathroom, and then when you, it's like an airlock. you have to get in there, and then spin that round, which I suppose gives you the privacy when it's like that, and probably a decent size because it's got that curve on it. And then when you're not using the washroom, you have a little bit more space to be able to maneuver around in. But yeah, it's a bit like an airlock. I can imagine the kids wrecking that in not too many years. Also, I've got to kind of get into it to actually show you it. But this is the washroom. So yeah, I can't really get any further back because the door's shut. But yeah, you've got toilet, bit of storage, and then you've got sink on this side. Shower goes up onto the top there. But yeah, a little bit weird. You can't really just leave it open. You get shoved out of it as you're getting out of it. That's a bit odd. Yeah, I'm not massively convinced by that. Pop-up table there, so a bit more storage. Obviously a removable table there, which will then convert into the bed, and you've got storage all around the top. Right, now this is the B64, so same size van but completely different layout. The lounge is at the front on this one. Yeah, that will all convert into a bed. You can see pull-out bits here, and yeah, all sorts. There's also sockets for the table. Looks like you can put it in a couple of different places. Again, swivel seats at the front. I do like that big light. In fact, this has got a pop top. I didn't even notice that. There's the other one. No, the other one hasn't got a pop top. So yeah, so big pop top. So you got a nice big double bed up at the top there. And there's even a skylight in that. Look at that. Wow. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you've got, yeah, sofa space here. This will turn into a bed. So the kitchen is at the back on this one. You've got a fairly substantial kitchen. You've got a nice bit of worktop, especially at the back there. You've got even like slim cupboards in here. An oven, which is pretty smart. We've got a decent size fridge right at the back there. And then again, one of these tambour door setups, which you spin round to access via an airlock your washroom. So yeah, a little bit different. Plenty of floor space, which is quite nice. And I like the dark blue. I do think that looks smart. Nicely in keeping with sort of Bailey's logo. But yeah, you can see that pop top up there. I didn't even spot that when I first looked at it. Another real top luxurious camper van. This is by Coachman, called the Duro. As you can see, not cheap. £131,000 as we see here. Based on a Mercedes Sprinter. They're having a bit of a team talk, getting G'd up for the show. This has got Delta alloys, and I've actually just fitted some Loader AT1 tyres on ours for the up plating. I'll do a video talking about the tyres and everything later on in the year, but yeah, what do you think to this? This is an absolute beast, isn't it? Like a pretty high roof, massive awning all the way across, and a big awning light. It's like almost like Spider-Man decals on the side. That's pretty cool. This is new for 2025, so let's have a look inside. I've got like a step here. There is a wind out step at the bottom there, you know, electric pull out step. Looks like you've got somewhere to put your table, which is pretty cool. And then, look, step, step, step all the way up. So it does create a flat floor eventually, once it's inside, but it does step all the way up. But yeah, in fact, looking at the seats, it looks like your seats are really low there. That's pretty different. Really nicely upholstered seats, and really, they look like got tons of support. Even like a pull-out bit there, if I can do it. So pull-out bit there, armrests on both sides, finished in leather, and then, yeah, look at that. You've got a big screen up at the top here with everything on it, and then you've got a decent-sized table that is removable to give you a bit more space. Those seats there, the travel seats, look really comfy, really supportive. They've even got Isofix as well, so good for the kids. And then you've got somewhere where your TV will go, and that will lower down out the way when you're not using it. Really good sized kitchen, plenty of storage. What's in the end here? Oh, see, the fridge is not here. You've got a few drawers, oh, even somewhere for a bin. That's a bit nice, isn't it? And yeah, you've got, it must all be locked. There we go. There's like a central lock-in bit for all the drawers. That's quite good, actually. The amount of times you travel off and forget to lock the doors. Then you've got more standard hob and sink setup, so dual burner, and then a sink on that side. You've got storage above, and then that's where the fridge is, just alongside. So decent sized fridge. In fact, it looks like the same fridge that we've got. 90 litre, I'm guessing. Then opposite, you've got a real good sized washroom. So it does have a tambour door in here, in fact like a double tambour door, but it does just recess away when you're not using it. But that's, yeah, that's a good size. Nice cassette toilet, even a little window in here, which is good. And then it's one of these washrooms that when you're not using the sink and everything, you can close that off and you get a decent sized shower. So yeah, that's pretty smart. I like that. And then you've even got like 2 skylights. Sorry about that wavy effect. That's just the lights playing tricks with the camera. Tons of storage down the side here. The only thing, does it annoy you that they're not in line? It does me. Then you've got storage all around the top. Look how padded the back doors are. But yeah, so this is a really big van. Lots of storage, huge bed by the looks of it. And then, yeah, very luxurious inside as well. So it looks like it's only a 2-berth, I'm afraid. We'll have to put the kids in a tent outside. Wow, it'd be good if the show stayed this quiet. I can get in all the vans and just wander around. That'd be quite nice. But 15 minutes and the show opens, so it'd be a very different story in a few minutes. So something new from the Erwin-Heimer group. This is the Explore CVX-8. So it's a pop-top camper van based on a Ducato. Look at those wheels, they're a bit cool, aren't they? And I do like the paint scheme. I like the fact it's in black with this sort of like turquoise decals on the side. Looks like a, you know, map contours kind of look about it. But then inside it's really light. So you've got access up to the pop top, as you can see up there. All this upholstery is real nice light grey colour with darker grey accents. You do have a step in this one, so the seating area is a bit more raised up. Bit of storage on the end of the kitchen. A really nice tap, I do like that. Black tap. And then, yeah, your sink, round sink in there. You've got a 3-burner hob with an oven. I don't think, well, it does have Isofix, but I don't think this turns into a bed. I may be wrong. You don't need it to, do you? Because you've got a pop top up there. Storage along the top there. And then as we work our way further back, it's what we like in Britain, a rear lounge layout. Because we get tons of rain, we like to sit inside our vans. But yeah, you've got a rear lounge setup, and then this will turn into a bed as well. Storage all on the top here. Quite a nice sort of soft feel to the cupboards. And then you've got windows all the way around on the back doors there, and also on this side. Your fridge is up on the side here, and then washroom opposite. So pretty traditional layout. Decent size. Washroom as well, and again, a window inside the washroom. That's always nice. I do like sort of all the black fittings and the black tap and all that. That looks cool. Just looks a bit more modern. And that's the CVX-8 from £73,000. Right, well, these are always quite hard to get into when the show opens, but this is a Heimer B-Class Masterline 890, so based on the Mercedes, tag axle, huge garage in the back here. Look at this. And look at all like the metal checker plate. Got a shower in here. It looks like the bed maybe raises and lowers. Access both sides as well, tie down points. What a beast. What I like about these Heimers is they're like a aluminium skin as well. So yeah, proper solid van. Have you ever seen an awning quite so big? But yeah, like I say, based on the Mercedes. Like I say, the Heimer 890, this one here with the, it's got £52,000 worth of options, £210,000. Starts at 157 though, so bargain really, isn't it? So yeah, you've got a huge dinette area, swivel seats, but look how far away the window is from the full length of the dash. It's huge, absolutely huge. Access door on that side, no door on this side, left-hand drive on this. And then you do have a nice big drop-down bed as well, electrically operated drop-down bed. Yeah, what a beast. And then as you spin around, all the upholstery, you know, is top-notch leather. Decent sized kitchen in here. Nice bit of sort of draining board area. Even another sink. You got 2 sinks, look. How's about that? And then as you work further back, you've got your 3-burner hob with an oven. In fact, it's got an oven and grill. very fancy. Lots of cupboard space, obviously. You've got fridge and freezer. Again, one of those fancy double door opening ones. More storage in there. And then look at that bedroom. It's just unbelievable, isn't it? It's huge, absolutely massive. Access both sides so you can walk up and get around nice and easily. And then you've got storage underneath, storage on the sides and up at the back. There's even a skylight up there as well, so you can watch the stars. And then the bathroom area is massive as well. It's almost like a bathroom and dressing area, washroom dressing area. Shower's massive, but then you can also close this door off so that you have this big sort of dressing area, and there's a toilet in this side. It's just massive. Wardrobe. Storage on that side. It is just massive. And storage inside here as well. Yeah. That is just ridiculous, isn't it? Now this is always a bit of a showstopper, isn't it? The Hymer Venture S. Absolute beast of a van. Look at the crazy pop top. Now these start at 215. This one is 236,000. It's a little bit out of my price range, but look at things like this, where it says Hymer. Big mouldings around it for the off-road look. But let's take a look inside, because this will be impossible to have a look in when the show opens. This is just a completely different design, isn't it? Look at this like staircase with storage built in. This is just unbelievable. I'll be honest with you, I remember seeing the concept of this and thinking there's no way this will come into production. But fair play, it has. Lovely big kitchen, dual burner hob. I like the little storage in the side here, that's pretty neat. Sink's quite, the tap's quite smart as well, isn't it? That's a bit plasticky for a £250,000 van. But I like all the wood effect, and I like the worktop, that's nice. Got a little seating area at the back here, and then this crazy platform that you can walk out onto. And then there's even like a fly screen built in there, so you can, look at that, you can put that all the way down and sit and not get attacked by the flies. These windows are crazy as well, look at this. The way it curves round, same on this side, curves round, and you've got curtains built into there. And then as we work our way forwards, you've got captain seats, bespoke captain seats. I've not seen seats like this before, they look pretty fancy. Storage all along the top here with these like crates to put things in. Something else in there. Oh, in fact, your heating control is in there. But let's have a look upstairs, because this is just a bit mind-blowing. My kids would love this. It's like an actual loft. And then you're up into this crazy pop top. It's all padded on the side here. It's like an inflatable side bit to it. Really unusual. And then, yeah, a really big bed up here. Now, those of you who've used pop tops before will know that often you don't have heating, but you do in this one. There is heating vented up into the top here, which is quite nice. And there's even a little skylight on this side as well. So yeah, really unusual with this inflatable side. It creates a bit of a dreamy bedroom space, actually. This is really quite fancy. Huge, obviously, big opening window there. But I mean, for me, I worry about whether all this would last. What I do like, though, is the innovation. There's no question about that. There's nothing as innovative as this. Really, really different. We're about to get a demo of some things.
So, first of all, we have a small table in here.
All right. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's neat. Oh, wow, that's cool. So it's certainly not cheap, but I don't think there's anything quite as unique as that on the market. It really isn't. It's so different. It's really good of them to show me all the little hidden tips and tricks as well. That's quite cool to see. So quite funny, having come from that Heimer Venture, this actually uses the same sort of technology up at the top there. This is by Bursner, based on a Fiat Ducato, and this is the Lycio Gallery. So again, pretty unique. When you come inside here, look at the shag pile carpets, that's pretty nice, isn't it? But yeah, absolutely massive kitchen, tons and tons of worktop space. You've got your sink under there, oven, hob, tons of cupboards all around, cupboards up at the top here as well, and then a massive washroom at the back here. So yeah, loads of floor space. So you've got a tambour door, but it is a really good quality tambour door. Feels like that'll last. And then you've got your sink next to the toilet, and then a decent sized shower inside as well. Really big washroom. And then as you work further forwards, you've got your swivel seats, a dinette area, again with travel seats in here. And then look at this bedroom area. This is really fancy. Look at the steps going up again. Nicely illuminated steps with that carpet on. And then you come up to this area at the front here, which is really weird. When you come up here, because of how soft these sides are, the sound is just absorbed and it goes really, really quiet. Really unique. You can see like the air lines for inflating the sides. But this is a really good size bedroom at the front here. Again, heating up at the top of the pop top area, and then a massive skylight as well. I do like it when these motorhomes actually push the boundaries a bit. Very smart. So that's the Lycio Gallery, and it's actually on offer. 115,000, but 109,000 if you buy it today. So get down here now and get it bought. This is something based on the new Transit. So this is a city camp by Rapido. Well, by the Rapido group. It's actually by Dreamer, which is owned by Rapido. I like the colour, and I do like the wheels as well. They look smart. And it's actually got two sliding doors. So you can see an opening door on this side, and then as you can see around this side, you've got another opening door on there as well. So traditional layout, captain's swivel seats at the front that spin round. You can see inside the new Transit cab. Square steering wheel, which is always a bit unusual. But yeah, nice big screen for the driver as well. And then yeah, lovely upholstery actually, really nicely finished. And then yeah, this seat is slid forwards, it can slide forwards and backwards. You've got a slot for the table in there, kitchen alongside, and then obviously your pop top. It's like a cleverly hinged pop top, so it just gives you a bit more head height all the way along. But yeah, I do like these. I do like the new Transit. Paired with the new Transporter, that's just recently been announced. And then with the seat slid forward, you got a lot more space in the back here as well. So this will actually drop down and form part of the bed. Storage in here. Dreamer quality, always seems to be well up there. Yeah, smart. And then if you don't like the red one, you've also got a blue one available. And this is a slightly different layout. You can see on the red one, the pop top is traditional and kind of lifts up at the front, whereas this one lifts up at the back. So similar sort of layout in the front where you've got your captain's chairs that spin round, but then you've got kitchen down this side, a couple of seats that do turn into a bed. You can see all part of the setup for the bed there, and then it's actually got a rear washroom in this one. See another bed up at the top there. So this is the Capland. This is the new Capland. We filmed a Capland before on the previous shape, and this is £75,000, or 73 if you buy it right here, right now. And then you can see in the back here where you've got access to the toilet, a bit of storage, and then your fridge is popped up on the side there as well. So yeah, it's amazing how quickly they can get these developed on the new vehicles. As soon as the van is out, the new campers are out. It's incredible. I can never go past a base camp without having a quick look inside. This is now on the 3rd iteration of base camp. Price has crept up a bit. It's now at £26,000, but they're always pretty clever inside. I do think that's pretty smart. They've got, you know, a decent sized bed that turns into a sofa at the front. Huge kitchen, well, decent sized kitchen, plenty of space, and then separate fridge with a worktop over the top there. Windows all the way around, nice big windows as well. And then you've got, yeah, 3 burner hob on the top, oven underneath, and then a washroom in the back there. But this space here just allows you to store bicycles and all sorts of different bits. These are always pretty clever as well, so you can take them inside, pack them, bring your clothes in here nice and easily. And then another little like dinette area on the side there that does fold away when you're not using it. But yeah, I always think the base camp looks pretty smart with the alloy wheels and the decals on it. Look at this stand as well, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Timber frame stand. Yeah, smart. Base camp 3. Well, there's me thinking that base camp 3 means it's on its 3rd iteration. This is the base camp 4. So yeah, different again. So you've got these more traditional kind of seating area, lounge area with fold, but they do fold up out the way to just give you access to these tie down points to store bikes and things. The good thing about this is the bikes you can actually get further forward in here because this lifts up, and for towing that's all important to get the weight a bit further forward, so it's just a bit more balanced rather than being right out over the back, which you don't want. But rest of it is pretty similar again, but yeah, it looks like as well, because this can turn into a bed, you do have like a curtain track that runs around just to give a bit of privacy to this area. And there's even a base camp 2, which is even shorter. That one's got an awning on the back as well, which is pretty cool. Well, there was just too much to fit in one video, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss some really exciting vans coming up in part 2.